Hey guys, it is Sunday, March 20th, and well, officially this would be week 10. We're gonna call this the end of week 9. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what was accomplished at the very last minute. We had a fabulous time. Todd's dad came down and actually was more than willing to help get the last few things situated. And yeah, we accomplished the goal of having a functioning bathroom by the time the party. I didn't start it. You know about him. It's a cookie jar.
How perfect.
No, I think it's empty at the moment, but
You'll put the cookies in for you?
yeah. Well, it's still wrapped.
Very cute.
As long as Mickey's home, so.
Hey, he let me throw him a party. That's a victory in and of itself. So what you doing?
That's the hole where the wire comes down through.
Ah, okay. And that's the wire for what?
The
outlet? Okay.
Yep.
That would be that one. Alright, cool. So while Todd was working on another section of the project, I took advantage of him being out of the way and me not being in his way, and installed this rice paper patterned window film that we bought so that we don't have to worry about putting blinds back up, and it allows light in without but still gives us a little bit of privacy. Eventually I'll put cafe curtains along the bottom window panes, but for now the window film will do its job. And yeah, quick little project, but significant. What you doing?
Wiring up these switches.
So those are the switches for the lights and the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The black wire here, that is the
one
power.
you're covering.
Yep. This is the power from the circuit box.
Okay.
So that's where the power is coming in. Goes to the switches. Then comes back out down here.
Okay.
Then goes back to the fan or to the light.
Okay.
From the light, there's a white wire that comes from them, which goes back and all connects up here
Uh-huh.
and heads back to the panel.
So what does the white wire do?
White wire is the return or the neutral.
Okay.
Black wire is the hot wire.
And what about the copper wires?
Copper wire, that is ground.
Okay.
The bare copper are the ground wires, so I'm putting those together right now.
Okay.
I should have 5 of them.
You do.
Okay, yeah.
There's one on top.
Yep.
I was wondering why there were 5, because that seems like they're...
And just because of the way I'm
Yeah.
wiring it, because there's 3 wires coming in, and then I've got a little couple of pigtails from the switches to the
Right.
ground.
And this light switch is going to control both the overhead light and the little puck lights
Yes.
that we bought for going...
There is a junction box up at the top there.
Oh, I see it now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So those wires sticking out are from the
From the switch.
yes.
So the
well,
switch-
actually from the that'll be where the power comes in.
Oh,
It's for the
okay.
power for both. So
Okay.
the one side is the power for the receptacle. The other side is the power for this box.
Okay.
And when I get ready to cut the wires,
Yeah.
I'll have another one going in there, which will be a black wire, since I'll be leaving the one wire that's in there was connected with all 3 of those.
Okay.
Connect all
And that
3 of
wire's
those.
okay to leave in there?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's
We got the corner enclosed on the drywall. We still, there's still work to be done. We did the inside of that so Todd could cut out for the switches and outlets. And you can see there's there's duct tape, but that was just because there were some gaps and the plates aren't in. That plate is back ordered, so we just kind of, again, wanted to make it private enough. Now, above the doorway, we actually need to add some joists for drywall to hook to, but right now that is being wedged in between the joist that's up there and the hallway ceiling that's still there. And yeah, we've got this lovely pole. It comes in handy, but it's basically keeping the ceiling here in the hallway from like sagging unattractively. And then of course we had that up, and then yes, the door, we had to we found out that despite following the markings on the top of the door frame, there was still a very large gap from where the door would be. Right there you can see the guides. Well, if we opened the door or closed the door so that it met this, the frame, it would leave those guides and kind of swing back and forth a bit. So we had to add a 2x4 and then the facing. But then we realized that actually this all needs to be wider because of the drywall that's going to be here. So we're actually going to have to redo this part, which is why this right here, the hardware to keep the door closed, is is not mortised in. It's not set in. So yeah, there's still a little tiny gap, but it wasn't so much that we were going to stress about it. You see the rug. Now they pinned up one of my extremely large tablecloths over this back wall here, just to kind of hide some of the open ductwork and everything. And then the commode had been in place, but now the fan has its thing. Above us, of course, we have our light fixture. The ceiling slopes, and we're going to, keep that slope so we can get as much height as possible. But the light fixture needs a fairly flat base, and I didn't want it tilted because I was afraid that would cast some weird shadows in the room. So Todd has had to build this, it looks really elaborate to me from what I was expecting, but he's had to build this frame so that the box, which is round in this case, for the light can attach to something, and the light can snug up to something flat as opposed to just hanging out all crooked and stuff. And they did go ahead and put in the drywall. We still have to do some fiddling. Todd wants to get it a little bit more centered. I'm not super worried about it. I think you have to really be looking at it to notice. But I do like our light, and the housing that he built for it to rest upon, or snug up to rather, is really impressive. He did a really good job with that. And then Saturday morning, just before the party, was when they installed the sink. We actually discovered on Friday night that when they went to do that as the last thing, they needed a part for it. They needed some more specific width of or diameter of pipe that we didn't have. So Saturday morning before the party, they had to go to Lowe's, aw shucks, and and pick up the pipe. They needed a tail pipe. Both Todd's dad and I apparently made the joke that goes on a car. And then they installed the sink, and we have a temporary faucet. This one, it has the white handles that we want, but we want more of a gooseneck. So we'll be searching for the sink we really want, but this is a stand-in. It will work, and we'll probably put this up in the bathroom upstairs once we're done with it here, because it'll actually kind of go with some of the fixtures we have up there, and it'll be a good stand-in and better than what we've got. And then here's the inside of that corner that we enclosed. have 7 wires in the box. How many is like normal or recommended?
2 or 3.
Oh, okay. Because we discovered that the bathroom light, the hall light, the dining room light, and the light in the kitchen, and now the fan on the back porch, are all on the same breaker. How they have this place wired is very higgledy-piggledy.
This is a junction box
Uh-huh.
containing 4 wires.
Uh-huh.
Power coming in.
Okay. Which is a new line you had to run.
No, this is the existing line.
Oh, okay.
This one here's existing line. This black line here is to the ceiling fan outside.
Okay.
This yellow line is to the switch here, or the box here, so that it will light the hall light.
Okay.
And this bottom one goes over to the junction box I've got for the bathroom.
Okay. And now the hall light, which used to be powered by a switch over here, which made it really freaking awkward when you came in the door over there. Looky what's there. It's a space for a new switch. Yay! Yeah. Okay, so there's a visible wire, but I don't even care about that right now, because now when we walk in the back door, we can turn on the light immediately rather than fumble around in the dark. You rock, honey. Alright, Todd has turned the power back on. Hey, look at that! It works! Okay, so what's left? Well, we have to do the insulation, and then the drywall for the exterior walls, the one behind me, and the one that goes to the back porch, is technically exterior, and then the one with the window. And then we have to fill in the other bits of drywall that will go, you know, we still have to do the, finish the vent and do a bunch of other stuff, smaller jobs. There are some puck lights that we got for over the sink and mirror area that need to be wired in. Todd has a space left for them in the junction box, but they're not wire. The wire hasn't been run to them yet, and of course, then just like, you know, the taping, the mudding, the painting. I need to finish prepping the tub for painting. Something I'll work on in another week or so, because we're taking this week off. I think I have convinced Todd to just kind of chill and not worry about working on the bathroom for a week. We still have to order the vent, or the drain and the hardware for the new shower for this tub, and then it'll be painting and minor repairs, and you know, then the roof might actually, the room might actually be finished. I don't know, maybe another month, maybe 2, hopefully not that long. But yeah, it's coming together. I'm really happy with the way, with the progress we made. Thank you guys for checking out our bathroom renovation series so far. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found some funny stuff. If you are interested in doing your own gut renovation of an old bathroom, then I hope something that we've done here will help you out. And you know, I hope you keep watching to see what we do next. And yeah, subscribe, like, do all that stuff, and of course, you know, comments are welcome down below. Alright guys, thanks, bye-bye. And so we're sort of testing the the privacy, and that's why this project is taking so long, because it's like, oh well, we may as well do this. Well, some of it's like, oh shit, we have to do this first. Keep one eye out, ear out for the smoke detector tonight.